These past few weeks in lockdown, there have been a few mischief makers who've been enjoying their time outside their bubble. Our backyard birds. In today's episode of Backyard Biodiversity, join us as we meet the feathered friends who frequent our gardens.
Did you know that around 25 different species of birds hang out in the average Kiwi backyard? Some of these species will have been introduced by humans. Others are native, which means that either they originated here in New Zealand or they've arrived here through their own means. Let's start by meeting some of our wonderful native feathered friends.
This playful bird is the Piwakawaka or the Fantail. Its tail opens up into a beautiful black and white fan, which it uses to dance in the air like a ballerina. Piwakawaka are insectivores. They love eating bugs and will follow you around to eat up any bugs you disturb as you walk.
They're also really chatty. Here's how to have a yarn with a fantail. Step 1, lick your lips. Step 2, make a kissing sound. And step 3, make your hand into a fist and go. And there you have it. You can now say hello to a fantail.
Say hello to this big boy, a koutou or a wood pigeon, a majestic fella in a white singlet and a shiny green head and feathers. The koutou loves ripe fruit so much that it often gets greedy and eats way too much. So much that it gets drunk and falls out of its tree. Stay safe, bud.
This is a tui. It's also called a clergy bird, thanks to the white clerical collar on its throat, just like the priest wears at church. It's got beautiful green, blue and black feathers, and a long beak to poke into flowers and sip out all that juicy nectar.
Did you know tuis have 2 voice boxes, one in each lung? If you listen very closely, you can hear both voices. Man, I wish I had 2 voices, then I would never have to use autotune again.
Silver-eye, white-eye, wax-eye. It's easy to guess how it got its name. Also called toho, it has beautiful green-yellow feathers and a white belly. These birds travel in flocks, always chattering to each other. Silver-eyes aren't fussy eaters, they're happy with berries, bugs, seeds, nectar, anything their little beaks can swallow. They play a big role in spreading the seeds of many native trees, so we have them to thank for making our native forests.
It's great to have these native birds in our garden, but most of our backyard birds have been introduced by humans into Aotearoa from all over the world. These birds have their pros and cons, so let's talk about them a bit more.
Did you know the Blackbird was brought to New Zealand because English settlers missed hearing their song? Thanks to that, it's now the most widely found bird species in the country. The males are entirely black with a yellow beak and eye-ring. The females are browner. Blackbirds eat pretty much anything. They love eating fruit in your garden, but also they eat up the snails and the slugs that ruin your fruit. With the blackbird, you win some, you lose some.
Everyone knows the modest brown house sparrow, brought here just like all the introduced birds to control insect pests. Unfortunately, sparrows only eat bugs when they're chicks. As adults, they are more interested in the wheat, barley, corn and grains on our farms. They caused so much damage that back in the day, folks had to form sparrow clubs to keep them in check.
This is a Myna, an inquisitive bird native to Central Asia. They're easy to spot with their black head, brown body and yellow beak, legs and eye mask. Like the other introduced birds, they were brought here to control insect pests, but they also clean up food scraps and roadkill. Miners damage food crops, but they are also a threat to our native birds, destroying eggs and nestlings of any other species living in its territory. How dreadful.
The starling looks like a short, fat tui with white speckles. It was brought here to control caterpillar plagues and remove ticks from our sheep and cattle. But it's also one of the dirtiest, messiest birds around, leaving smelly poo and nests everywhere, even inside aeroplanes. They go in large, noisy flocks. It does not take them long to get on your nerves.
Other bird species might come and visit your garden. We'll provide you with a guide to help identify them. For today's task, we want you to check out what birds hang in your back garden and let us know. And if you see a pīwakawaka, don't forget to say hello.